Hey guys, this is Rick.
This is Mark, and welcome to another episode of On the Range Podcast with Hogg Tactical and Kelley Defense. Man, I love that bass line, man. Love it.
I got to find out who that guy is. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I mean, it's like
he's a beast on the bass. Hello again, guys, and thank you for making us part of your day. Rick and Mark here with another episode of On the Range Podcast. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. I know I had a good one. It's a little chilly up here in the Midwest, but I understand down where you're at, Rick. You had your shorts on out there.
Hey, man.
In the mid 60s.
No, it was like high 50, low 60s, you know.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
right.
still out there, you know, topless in my shorts out there getting some vitamin D. So, yeah, man.
Dude, I'm in the house and I got my hoodie on.
Yeah. Man. Well, so for the obviously for
talking
the viewers
about attire.
Yeah. So the viewers have a treat. Listeners, I'm sorry. You'll have to swing by, check it out on YouTube. But I got this new shirt. So long story short, history behind the shirt. Philip wanted to outfit his softball team. He's like, hey, man, we would love to honor Duco. And I was like, yeah, dude, go for it. So I'm going to step away from the mic just so you guys can kind of see the full Monty here.
Yeah, it's got the red, white, and blue. Got the stars and bars. Bam.
War Hog logo there.
Yes.
Stars. Bam. It's like Evel Knievel, man. Only
very
better.
reminiscent of Evel.
But here we go. On the backside.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know.
Nice.
So I mean, that just goes to show, right? This is what I dub, you know, the power of kindness. Did he have to do that? Nope. He didn't have to do nothing. But again, it's the amazing, incredible support from you, the listeners, viewers, to us, and especially to me for Duco. I mean, did he have to do that? Nope. You know, I sit there and talk about, hey, keeping his memory alive. I'm truly blessed, man. I am 100% truly blessed. You know, just all the input, all the stuff.
Well, let's give a little shout out to the ball team, because that's softball jersey, if I'm not mistaken, is it?
Yeah, it is. I don't know that he gave me the name of the team, or he might have, and I just I forgot. So I left it generic, right? Because I didn't know how much he wanted to be thrown out there as far as the info. I mean, I'll put Philip, right? About a gazillion Phillips out there.
I'm telling you right now. Now you're talking, man. Now you're getting into some high value apparel right there, dude. I love the sleeves are just like the sleeves and pant legs of Evel Knievel.
Tell me that's not Evel Knievel right there.
Oh, dude.
Right? I mean,
we've
here's the thing.
done a whole show on Evel Knievel.
Yeah. I mean, I am tempted right now when we get done the show, jump in my truck.
Oh yeah.
Roll out to Snake River, put a freaking jet engine on the back of that thing, and go launch it. I mean, that's how much power I've got in this shirt.
Oh, dude. I'm telling you right now, that would be my new number one. You know, everybody's got that old shirt that their wives hate that you wear all the time. Mm-hmm. I've got a couple of them. Several of them have come up missing. She denies it.
What?
I ain't buying it. But that right there, that would be my new favorite.
Yeah. No, it's definitely
that's a winner.
Yeah. I'm super impressed. Super just blown away from just the thought, the kindness, the helping keep his memory alive. I mean, it's just absolutely just mind-boggling on that one. So
hats off to you, Philip.
Yeah, no, couldn't thank him enough, man. So
yeah,
super grateful for that. So yeah, buddy.
Yeah. So today, guys, the episode is brought to you by Manscaped. Got a picture of the Performance Package 4.0. Make sure you go check it out. You go to manscaped.com. Use the promo code OTR20. Save yourself a boatload of cash, 20%, and get free shipping. The holidays are coming up. We'll talk more about those guys big supporters of the OTR universe. But yeah, we got some things we wanted to talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of the holidays, dude, we're not going to go through the holidays with all the stuff we got going on. We're not going to throw back a little love. It just ain't going to happen. So we have some holiday pricing coming up. Again, you've got to go to these websites if you want first crack at it. So make sure you go to warhog.com, go to kelleydefense.com, sign up for the newsletters and the email lists. Make sure you do that. You'll get first crack at some of these deals we're going to have. We have several things coming up, but obviously the book's going to be involved. Some other products going to be involved. We're going to have holiday pricing starting next week. So make sure you go to the websites and keep your eye out. And another way to keep informed is becoming a patron. If you go to the patreon.com/on the range podcast, join one of their tiers. We're going to talk about a new tier that we have. Join one of our tiers. You can enjoy all the content. You get behind the scenes stuff. You get vlogs that we don't put out anymore. And the big piece, you get all that online training. All that online training is populated. The patrons all get it. Plus, we have the bi-monthly Zoom call with Rick and I. International crew gets together. We have all kinds of discussion, great exchange of information. But speaking of the new tier, it's an all law enforcement only tier. A little kickback to our men and women in our law enforcement. You can sign up for the law enforcement only. Now, we are going to ask for some credentials because there's going to be some material that's going to be exclusive to members of law enforcement.
Yep.
Go check that out. We're really looking forward to this taking off. It's a new tier we just added. It's got special pricing. So go to patreon.com/on the range podcast. Check out the new law enforcement only tier and tell us what you think. Sign up and start joining a community of law enforcement officers who are on board with 1% better every day. And this was your idea, Rick. So I'm going to give you all the credit. And I tell you what, I think it's a good idea, and I hope they use it.
Buddy, here's the thing. Not a LEO by trade, work enough with them, and I see what they go through. I see the heartaches, whether it's from, the training side, whether it's just from the media abuse side, whatever the case may be. These guys aren't respected. And really, when you're looking at each year, the death toll increasing for our law enforcement officers, unacceptable. Unacceptable. So if we can do our part and throw a bone back to these guys, and of course, guys is my unisex for both men and women, so don't be all getting offended out there.
Oh yeah,
but hopefully, if you listen to this podcast, you got some thick skin. But we want each and every one of them come home every night. And I got it. You're going to say, well, I work the day shift, dude. Just work with me, right? Come home every night. Come back to your family. How about that? And we just want to build that community. And if you want to sit there and make yourself better, we're going to give you the tools to do it. You got to put the work in. I can bring you to the water. I can't make you drink it. You've got to put the effort in, and you've got to have that mental attitude of, I want to be 1% better every single day.
Yeah.
And if you just, if you embrace that, it's easy. Yeah. But if you're not, if you're going through the motions,
and you're going to hear a lot of appreciation from the two of us. You really are.
100%.
And I think you're going to enjoy it. And we're going to put a lot of effort into it to make sure that the content is valuable and enjoyable, and that you feel welcome to talk about whatever you want. And we can help in any way that we can. As a matter of fact, I think this is a segue into the OTR universe for some of these law enforcement officers, especially if you're in a position that you can influence training. If you can influence training or bring it in, or vice versa, whatever. If you can influence that, we're here for you, and we're going to make things work. Even if you are on a tight training budget, we do things to make these events happen, because we have a lot of support from some of our great industry partners. Hoist being one of them. I'm drinking the strawberry lemonade, the IV level hydration.
Dude, let me hit Hoist for a minute, right? Because I don't think I fully capitalized. I don't think I fully capitalized on these guys. And since we're on the law enforcement, it plays right into it, right?
Oh yeah.
So what was it? Last month on the 28th was North Carolina First Responder Appreciation Day. So Hoist reached out to me. They're like, hey man, they said this week, the week of, we'd like you to do something for somebody. Actually knowing, hey, Friday's the day. It's like, no, we'll do it on the day. And support whoever you want, whatever first responder, agency, whatever. I said, okay. I said, you know what? I said, if we're going to support, let's support the best law enforcement we got here in this great state of North Carolina Highway Patrol. Here we go, guys. Right? Hooked up with the local troop, coordinated with them. Hoist came through, providing them with a buttload of IV level hydration to keep them well hydrated when we're out there in the streets, keeping you guys safe. And then in turn, they bought them lunch from Mission Barbecue. Did they have to do that? Nope. Were they expecting anything back? Nope. It was just their way of giving back to our law enforcement community. And it goes back to that act of kindness. They didn't have to. Could have said nothing. But hey, we would like you to do this. And here's the thing. Kind of talk to the first R in there and said, hey man, this is what these guys are looking to do. How do you feel about social? We're not super in tune to that. That's cool. It wasn't like Hoist was looking for all this other stuff, right? Took a couple pics next to the car, sent them some stuff, but they just really weren't looking for all that notoriety. And I got it. The quiet professional. I'm all about it. Did Hoist sit there and go, well, grab the stuff and go? Nope. Continue with business, right? It was about giving back. And if we would just have more companies that would be willing to give back, just support these guys. How hard was that to give these guys some lunch? Or let me ask you, the listener viewer out there, you ever been out somewhere? I don't know. Let's just pick a city like Nashville, for example. And you're in Martin's Barbecue and you've got 3 law enforcement officers there.
That's one of my favorite places.
Dude. Yeah, man.
Oh, dude.
And they're behind you. And then you say, I got their bill. But when they hear that, they want to buck you. Oh, it's like this bicker.
Yeah.
Like 2 old ladies bickering back and forth. Dude, just let me buy your meal, right? Just humble me this. Just put your order in, please.
Yeah.
We went round and round. And they were like, we ain't doing it. I'm like, okay, we appreciate the offer. Now that could be something, on their department policy side. I don't know, or whatever. But my point being, if they had been in a point where, I probably could have figured out a way, but I think they overheard. Anyway, things just fell through. But my point being, what's it hurt to spend a couple bucks just to throw these guys your support? Nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. I mean, how many times do you as the viewer listener pass by a law enforcement officer? Let's just say hypothetically he's stopping traffic for you down at the St. Louis airport as you're crossing the street. Hey, appreciate what you do. Stay safe out there. What'd that cost you? And the look they give you, they're blown away because they don't get that.
No.
And you can just tell they're like, oh yeah, you too. Thank you. I mean, acts of kindness, man.
Yeah.
Hard. It costs you nothing.
Yeah.
So, but goes
Allie from Alabama is her handle on IG. She's one of the marketing folks over there at Hoist. They do a great job. Anytime we ask for them, they say, oh yeah, thanks for thinking of us. Yeah. Well, how much you need? Bam. Done.
Yep.
They're just great company, from the founders, down to the marketing department and those, the folks that they have on the road that's, getting this product into the first responders and military's hands. Just great people. So go check them out. Also check them out on our industry partner page. I believe it's OTR. I think it's OTR 15.
I think it is.
I'm starting to, I think it's OTR.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, brother. We got so many, I'm starting to lose track of them.
Yeah, go to the websites and go to our industry partners and get the promo code and save yourself a boatload of cash with those guys. So, but yeah. The industry or the holiday pricing's coming up. Really looking forward to that. And we got a couple other things that are coming as well. I know Rick's got some products that are coming out. It's going to have his name all over it. It's going to be awesome products. We're going to be talking about that. And like I said, the holiday pricing for the book is going to be, big savings. Now's your time for the gifts. Yeah. And
every stocking in America needs to have the firearms training notebook in there.
Yeah, the new toothbrush. No.
Man, you don't need
Firearms
no
training notebook.
toothbrush.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Dude, these kids get all kinds of good stuff in their stockings. They get like Apple Watches and stuff. Dude, I had like an orange, a new toothbrush.
You want to know what was a big?
Maybe.
Check it out. You want to know what was a big score for me in my stocking? Lottery scratch tickets.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you could have won a bundle.
You could have. Typically,
most of the time.
Well, typically my brothers are the ones winning. I'm like, who's setting these tickets up? So why do they get to win it? But then you kind of get some.
Well, if you're good, then you don't get anything,
or
you get something.
But then you got kind of some bickering going on at Christmas. You go, what? You just won $1,000? I say,
someone won $1,000 at Christmas?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm one of them scratch off tickets.
Dang.
Yeah. So
I'm probably getting to the age where that's all I'm going to get.
Scratch tickets?
Yeah, scratch tickets and I don't know. Remember those summer sausage trays with the cheese and stuff that you get granted?
Dude,
I'm probably not too many years away from that.
Pepperidge Farm. Yeah.
Dude, that's some good stuff.
Scrum delicious.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, you want to put that in my stocking? I ain't got a bucket. You know?
Yeah. I'm pretty much, I just ask for like t-shirts, new t-shirts, because I run through those things. They're all nasty. By the time we get to like October, I can't even wear half of it anymore.
Dude, I don't ask for nothing. What do you want? Nothing.
Well, they're going to get me something.
Well, yeah. But
I'll take one of those Pepperidge Farm meat packages with the cheese and crackers.
Man. I should probably look at like some of these exotic meat companies. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah. I don't know.
You ever had one of those? You ever got one of those Omaha steak packages?
I haven't.
Dude,
are they good?
Good.
Are they?
Man. Yeah. Come with dry ice. At least they say that. They could be all rotten and stuff. I wouldn't know. I still ate
it. Hey man, slap it on the grill.
Yeah.
You're cooking all the nasties out of it, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Once it gets to a certain temp, you're good to go.
That's it.
You know, we're doing some other things too. And this is going to be starting up in the next month or two. We're going to start pushing these out. We're starting these online events, and we're super excited about these as well. And I guess the question comes out, how can we push this stuff out in as efficiently as we can in the easiest way to consume it for the folks that we're trying to reach? And we're trying to reach anybody who's interested in any of the stuff we do, but we talk about a lot of different other things as well. And we talked about an avenue for that just before we came on.
Yeah. You want me to expound?
Yeah, go ahead and expound on the online coaching deal.
Yeah. So what we're looking to do is basically, we're going to start setting up on either warhog.com or kelleydefense.com. Don't run there right after the show and be there, because it probably is not going to be there. We got to do some backside working, but it's basically going to be the online coaching button, right?
Yeah.
And basically with the online coaching, there's going to be a couple different options. Option number 1, one-on-one coaching. So you guys will click that. There'll be times set where we have those windows open available for people. And it's a one-on-one Zoom call with said individual. Option number 2, we're going to do a webinar style program where we basically go, hey, on this date, this time, we're looking to do a webinar series on whatever the said topic is. And that'll be, that'll be publicly advertised as, hey, this is the date time for that. Warhog.com, kelleydefense.com, sign up for that. And then probably figure out a little bit of logistics as far as how we're going to do a Q&A with that webinar. So probably it'll probably just be one, probably just hit the chat button, throw a hand up or something. Yeah. Hey, Fred, what do you got? Give Fred his chance to talk. Boom. So still working out all the logistics on that, but super excited for those two opportunities. And then it just opens up opportunities for you guys, because again, as things start getting busier with life and everything else, guys reach out and, hey man, this, that, the other. It's like, we're trying to block out time for people when they want it, or I won't say when they want it, when they need it. and go, yeah, this is the time we're available, and maximize those opportunities. So look forward to getting that up and running. Of course, sign up for the newsletter because we'll put that blast out going, hey, they're going to be the first to know. Online
Yeah.
coaching is now available. Same thing when it's time to, promote the webinars. And then guys, just do us a favor. If you see that, just launch it out to your, friends and family that you think would benefit from it, and let them make the decision whether they want to come on and join that webinar. So yeah, that's
And a perfect example how versatile this is going to be that we kind of envision is, let's say, for example, someone either is thinking about getting a book or they have the book and they just need to fine tune their strategy on how to approach their training. Perfect time to jump on the call with Rick and I. We'll go through it. Well, what are you doing? What was your time? What was it this time? What did you see anything different? Well, I didn't check into that. We'll see that's what you need to check into. Those kind of things we can really, the devil's in the details a lot of times when it starts to become these minor adjustments. And that's when you can do it. You don't get them on those group Zoom calls. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. But with that, Mark, right? So this is where, hey man, I'm struggling with whatever. Okay. So if that's what, you're looking to get some coaching on, okay, cool. Have whatever platform you're looking at, have your tools there to conduct, your dry fire training in essence, and can actually watch you doing whatever and go, hey man, you're adding 3 unneeded steps in that move. And that's what's killing you trying to get time down, or your efficiency is just not there, or try this. I mean, it is when you've got the ability to kind of see what you're doing versus just doing an audio call. Because I've had, in the past, people would send you some footage or something. Hey man, what do you think? Well, that wasn't the angle. It's just, you're just burning, wasting time going, oh, go back out and reshoot that. Versus now It's like, hey, just, you've got that time. It's one-on-one coaching. If you want to work firearm stuff, if you want to talk whatever, hey man, how'd you guys write the book? Let's talk about, I want to start a podcast. Roger that.
Yeah.
Pen and paper, prepare to copy. That's the whole thing with it. Don't think it's just all firearms related, because it's not. And I think, Mark, you summed it up, because you've got 53 years in this planet. I've only got 29. I'll probably cap out at 29 next year and the year after.
I can think of a million different things. Let's say you have a son, a daughter who's interested in the military, interested in law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of you have entered that life or realm or even explored it. Hey, jump on a call with these 2 guys, son or daughter, and ask them your questions. Ask them what you want, and we'll tell you exactly what we think. And hey, what have you done? What are you good at? What are you not good at? All this stuff, and talk you through it. It's not us telling you what to do. It's us getting the information from you and helping you work through it, just on the amount of experience that we have. And there's going to be times someone's going to call. I guarantee, dude, I have no idea. I have no idea. But I guarantee I can point you in a direction of how I would approach it and who I would probably look for. So super, super excited about that. And I think there's going to be a lot of applications and a lot of things that people might want to ask us that might be able to help them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And like, here's a prime example.
What we're here for.
Yeah. So just to caveat a little on that, and Mark brought up a great point. So let's say you've got, I'm just going to say parent and child, right? I think that's the easiest way to put it. That's looking to do something, i.e. military law enforcement, outside of your wheelhouse. I personally don't have a problem with, hey, have the parents there to absorb that information, right? Or if the parents there to ask questions, hey, what do you think about this or that? Or, I'm good in that type of aspect where, yes, it's one-on-one, but you're primarily dealing towards, the child. But parents, man, you got to be involved. Good for you going, hey, go chat with these guys. Stick your ear in the conversation. So.
And, the group Zooms too, we've also talked about expanding those. I think the webinar is the way to go. However, if there's something that we think is going to benefit everybody, we're going to start pushing that stuff up. I think we're just going to be a little more active on the engagement side of the content, where I think, you could really figure out exactly what people are looking for too. That'd be a big help to us. But I think the calls are going to be great. I think the webinars are going to be great. Now the webinars is pretty much just us delivering information. We have something that we want to deliver. And I think, once we get a good amount of these books out there, that's something I think we might want to, think about right out of the gate when it comes to these webinars, is these books and the lack of people using them. And how I think that's probably at the initial outset of this is the biggest impact that we've had, is now there's a lot more people that we know are using a notebook. They're using the firearms training notebook.
Yeah. And the thing is that I'm always amazed at how people figure out to make this thing versatile to their application. And that's the whole beauty of it, right? So we've laid you a rough framework, and how you navigate, and let's just call it your journey, because that's what it is. How you navigate that journey, that's the beauty of it. We're not trying to sit there and go, well, Monday you have to do draw from the holster, and Tuesday, well, it's draw from the holster, but it's from concealment. And then Wednesday you got to do some rifles. No, work on what you need to work on. And that's the whole thing. Like, people going back to the self-eval, and that's why I love the self-eval. People go, what's the standard? You. And they don't get it, because too many times they've been forced, well, hey, you've got to do something at this, this speed, this distance, this whatever. And a lot of guys you see just get frustrated. It's like, let's think about it, right? When we're running some of our classes, it might be programmed for a 25-meter slow fire in there, but you're looking at the students as overall going, yeah, dude, we don't have the aptitude at current junction for a 25-meter slow fire. Yeah. Let's change it. Let's change it to a 15. Why would I go back to 25 and just crush these guys' souls? And now they're just being frustrated when, okay, cool. Let's at least pull the 25 bull score at 15. Cool, guys. Hey, when you get to this mark, bump it back 5. Hey, when you get to this mark, bump it back 5. Find a way. Because if you're just arbitrarily going, well, how fast do you shoot it? It doesn't matter how fast I shoot it.
No.
It matters what you're doing. Because it's kind of like, think about this. If you're going out and you've got, you're going out for a run and your running buddy's a gazelle and he's just like gone. Well, you're going to sit there and go, all right, well, if I want to keep up with him, what do I have to do? It's no different with this journey. It's just a different way of trying to look at it. It's how are you going to sit there and accomplish task X? And that goes across the board for anything. And I think
you have to have realistic expectations. I mean, you really do. You have to be honest with yourself.
100%.
And that's really the only way you're going to find that starting point.
Yeah. And that's the whole beauty with the self-eval, is you shoot it, you've got tangible data right there, and you go, ooh, I thought I did it in this, or I thought I thought that would be faster. Well, okay, dude, no problem. You at least got a point to start, and then start the journey. And again, I would look at it for me, because there is a speed magazine change in there. Hey, if you've got a high speed magazine change time, dude, just look at working the mechanics. Don't even worry about the time to start. Just work your mechanics of just doing that motion and being efficient in that. Because a lot of times what happens with guys is they're just not efficient. Okay, cool. I got the efficiency. All right. Once you got that, okay, cool. Now let's start plugging in the time. And you'll probably see that, just by being efficient, hey, whatever it was before, I'm taking big hunks out of this time. Now I'm like, whoo, I'm already, I've chewed off a half a second, who knows? So
yeah,
just, don't let what other people are doing, because I've seen too many guys go, oh, you see so-and-so? Yeah. And it's your journey. Boom.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Those firearms training notebooks make a great gift, but you know what else makes a good gift? is all the products at Manscaped. And it's never too early to play holiday music, and it's never too early to start thinking about those gifts, Rick. Whether it's for your friend or your friend in your pants, you can make this season a jolly one by going to manscaped.com. Do your little drummer boy a favor and use the Lawnmower 4.0 and ensure that you will never have another silent night in the bedroom. Make sure you go to manscaped.com and use the promo code OTR20. Manscaped.com, promo code OTR20. Save yourself 20% and get free shipping. You know, the Platinum Package 4.0, I mean, it really is the premium stuff. It gives you all that you need. It gives you the bag. It gives you the weed whacker, the lawnmower. The bag is called the Shed. They also have those new body wash, ultimate premium shower stuff. The scrubber comes with it.
Yep.
They have some boxer drawers. They got a lot of stuff, a lot of great gifts. And there's no reason why they should be paying retail.
No
reason.
And think about it. All this stuff. Yeah, you could sit there and put the big present on the tree. Or you could sit there and divide up the products, you know, and do a couple stocking stuffers, man. I mean, Manscaped's got you covered.
Yeah.
You guys will be good to go. You don't want that silent. You don't want that silent night. And you don't want your chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
No. You know, Santa cares about his sack, and so should you. So make sure you go to manscaped.com, use the promo code OTR20, save yourself 20% and get free shipping. Now, it's a lot of good stuff, though, Rick. And I think this online coaching and the online webinars and the Zoom calls, in, you know, not to forget the law enforcement tier for the Patreon group, a lot of things that had some time to think about. I know you had a lot of stuff. You had we talked about on the last episode, the Duco event, great success. You know, the shirt, got a lot of stuff going on, man, with Duco Project.
Yeah.
Just digging it. Can't wait to announce some of these products that we were talking about pre-production that you have coming out at the beginning of the year. Really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That's exciting stuff. Can't wait.
No, I'm super stoked. Yeah. So we won't let too many. My loose lips will start sinking ships, so I kind of keep a little closed lips on some shit, you know, stuff here because I'll start getting all excited. But no, it's. I mean, here's the thing, brother. Right, and I keep going back to this, and I just hope that the viewers, listeners are getting this. When we tell you 1% better, we're just not sitting here smoking the crack pipe. We're out there going, how can we, no kidding, make ourselves 1% better, which in turn makes you 1% better. Now, granted, you got to put the effort in, but it goes back to, it's easy to make excuses. It's easy to sit there and go, oh, man, I'm tired. I don't want to get out of bed. Well, just get out of bed. You're probably tired and don't want to get out of bed because you're not excited about whatever you're doing. If work's a grind, hey, man, go sit there and get your workout in prior to. Trust me, that'll get you fired up. Especially as the chilly season's coming around. Yeah.
Ooh.
Go out in the front yard, chuck that brute force bag, or just go work out in the front yard. Right? It's like, oh,
yeah,
that'll wake you up, get you motivated.
Yeah.
But, you know, you can
our
feel yourself.
LEO guys and girls love that thing, don't they? Oh man.
Oh, yeah. But
I tell you what, though, you dangle that carrot in front of them from Oakley.
Hey, Sarge,
man. Yeah. They're getting after it.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. They get after it. And then we go, oh, no. There's not one round. There's 2 rounds. And you kind of, oh, it's like you just busted the wind out of the sails. Like, oh. It's like, hey, Sarge, step up to the plate.
Yeah.
But, you know, here's the thing. It's funny because you see some of these younger kids, right? And it's like you just smack them right in the gut and knock the wind out of their sail. Dude, I got to throw a bone to Kenny Freeman, the sheriff of Jennings County, right? The sheriff.
Yep.
Sheriff's out there getting after it. Did Kenny sit there and go, oh, we got round 2? Nope. Kenny's like, let's go do this. Old paratrooper, he's like fired up. I'm like, there you go, Sheriff. You know, but that's a classic example, leading by example, right? Sheriff's out there getting after training. Sheriff's out there doing it versus just sitting back in the chair or not even showing up. Because let's be an honest broker. How many guys from leadership do we actually see out at the classes, our LE classes? I don't know that we've had any.
Yeah.
You know,
He's
You
out
might
there
have
every day.
every day.
Every day
Every
we're in
day.
his bailiwick. He's there every day.
Yep.
Shooting.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Now he may not spend the whole time there. He may have some, some duties to attend to, but he's coming out going, "Hey man, you guys straight? Hey man, we got a couple minutes." Yeah. I mean, how many self evals has he shot? God bless, man. I
All of
mean,
them.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah. What a great
self-eval?
dude, man.
I
Yeah.
got this. But it just kind of it segues in. That's sitting there going 1% better. Yeah. Getting after it. But no, guys, you just gotta, that's the whole thing. And plan it out. Have a plan for your live fire, dry fire session. Have a plan for your workout. Have a plan for what you're doing. But it's just
Yeah.
And here's the last thing I'm gonna say. Don't let the magic box mess with your head. Because people see that rubbish on there. And I swear, I've said this time and time again, I fully believe, man, that's the downslide of society. The old freaking smartphones there and just pumping all that propaganda in your brains. Because I sit there and go, how did you people in Pennsylvania put Fetterman in office? Or I actually think you put his wife in there, because now she's up there at the Capitol cropping him out of pictures. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, make sure you go to warhog.com and kelleydefense.com. Check out those 2023 calendars. They are filling up. You don't want to miss it. We reached out to some more folks that, we know are in certain areas saying, hey, look, if you're going to get in there, you need to get in there because these spots are going to go. We don't want you missing out. We don't know if we're going to be coming back because the rest of the year is filling up. So make sure you sign up for those email blast newsletters. Make sure you go to the Patreon page and check that out. Patreon.com/On the Range podcast. If you're a law enforcement officer or you know someone who's a law enforcement officer, we now have a specially priced and exclusive content LEO tier. So go to the website, patreon.com/On the Range podcast. Make sure they check that out. And I think that's going to be a good thing. There's going to be, separate stuff for those guys so that we can talk about the law enforcement specific things and they're comfortable about talking with us. I think it's just going to be great. And we didn't mention it earlier, but OTR on demand. If you go to our websites again, kelleydefense.com and warhog.com, and you click the OTR training on demand, you have the opportunity to download, keep forever, or stream all of our training content, the same stuff that the Patreon guys and gals get. And, we talked about it earlier, all the online stuff that'll be coming up and the holiday pricing's coming up. So stay tuned, get on those email lists, man. That's the easiest way to do it. And at the very least, make sure you like and share these audio and video shows. Anything we forgot, Rick?
Only thing is I'm just going to ask if anyone has purchased a book, just swing by Amazon. Leave us a rating review over there just to help that whole, everything's AI driven, right? So they just care about how many stars somebody wrote something on there. Same thing with the podcast. Obviously, how many subscribers, hey, did they leave a rating review, all that stuff. It just helps us get the reach out there. So yeah, it's really just kind of giving you guys a heads up. Here's what's coming up. Some super exciting stuff. Kind of let you guys know, here's what we're looking to do. And once we kind of finalize the said product, at the end of the day, it's going to be those people on the on those newsletters that's going to get kind of first cracks at, hey, here's what we got. One last thing, I don't have the code to give, but we got a new industry partner coming on board that's given a smoking coupon code, 40%.
Whoa.
40. Yeah. I'm like, wow. Okay. So we're finishing up that. I don't want to let the cat out the bag who that is quite yet. But yeah, man, it's going to be super exciting.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah, man.
All right, buddy. Guys, really appreciate your time as always. And, we had Marty Strong on last week. Go check out that episode. Great episode. Author, Navy SEAL. And we got some more coming next week. Got some guests coming. So be on the lookout. A lot of good things happening, and I hope you have a great rest of your week and great weekend. Take care, Rick. Let's do it again real soon, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Be 1% better every day.
Roger that.